Hey, I look like shit right now, but whatever. Um, I actually got a call back from Governor Baker's office today. I was shocked. I've called him several times in the last however many months about the fact that I'm being targeted and nothing. And someone actually called me back today and said, "This is a serious legal case." Yeah, well, no shit, it's a serious legal case. Innocent Americans are being spied on and harassed by the fucking deep state, and some of us are even being killed. And in my case, it progressed my disease. So yeah, it's a serious fucking legal issue. And no one does anything about it. Nobody helps us. The cops don't do shit. In fact, they help target us. But I did make it clear I'm not one of those crazy people who thinks we should defund the police, because that's just going to make things even worse. And, the agencies, even though you contact them, they do nothing. Not even the white hats in the agencies give a fuck, I guess, about doing anything about this program. Um, who else? Whatever lawyers I've spoken to have not been helpful, and I've contacted organizations that are supposed to help people for free. I've heard nothing back from them. So anyway, Governor Baker's office today gave me the name of some other organization, and they told me that if that doesn't help, then to call them back. So, we'll see how that goes. I doubt anything will come of it. No one wants to, I don't think people want to take cases like this, because a lot of the lawyers are in the targeted individual program, and so are the healthcare practitioners, and so are your neighbors, and so are people at all levels of society, and could be half of the population involved in this program for all the hell I know, and the judges are involved, and there's no fucking justice. How much longer is this shit gonna go on? This has progressed my disease. I don't want to be one of the TIs who ends up dead because of this bullshit. I mean, I've spent years now trying to raise awareness about shit, and there's other people doing the same, and how come they're not targeted? Is it because I have MS? Is it because I have a vagina? Or maybe it's both. I don't know. I don't know what it is, and I don't know why no one helps, and no one cares. No one gives a fuck. People even know I'm sick, and I can only do so much, and they don't give a fuck. They don't even care if I fucking drop dead. They don't give a fuck. People don't give a fuck about each other anymore. And the people who don't give a fuck are the people who do well and do whatever the fuck they want in life, and they're great. They're great. They get paid to even harass people. And the people who actually do give a fuck are the ones who are suffering. Even with this pandemic, the fucking sheep are like, oh, I put my mask on, get my vaccine, oh my God. And they're fine. They're still living in fucking oblivion. It's those of us who are more awake that are suffering. So I don't know how much this is supposed to go on. I spoke to someone online who told me that they think it's going to continue another 3 to 6 months. Someone else told me a few months. But I don't know. Q had said it's only at the precipice that people find the will to change. And what's the precipice? Because I've been at the precipice for years. I've been at the precipice for years, and I'm not the only one. So what about us? What about the people who are more awake? Why do we have to wait for all of these other goddamn idiots to wake up so that we can be set free, especially those of us who are targeted? So what's the precipice for the sheep? What's the precipice? What is that? I don't know. How much longer is this going to go on? Is it going to be another year? Is it going to be another 2 years? Is it going to be another 3 years? I know I had just mentioned maybe 3 to 6 months or 3 months, but I don't know. I've been targeted for 6 years, and I've been gang-stalked for 3 years. I don't want to go through this another 3 years. My disease has progressed because of this, and I know the point of it is to kill me. It's a slow kill program, and I don't deserve this. I deserve to live my life like everyone else. I worked hard to have a life for myself, and instead this is the bullshit I get. I get to be targeted from the day I'm diagnosed after not being diagnosed for most of my fucking life. And no one does anything about it. No one does anything about it. I was supposed to just sit here and shut the fuck up, and maybe then I wouldn't be targeted. But you know what? Even when I was doing nothing, I was still being targeted. Because these people just want me fucking dead. How the fuck is this fair? And no one does anything? Shame on the police. Shame on the agencies. Shame on all the politicians. Nobody does anything. They fucking throw you a bone and they're like, here, contact that place. Maybe they'll help you. And they probably won't. People are fucking being killed and no one does a goddamn thing. Not to mention all the people that have died from this vaccine and no one does shit about that either. Why is the CDC allowed to fucking function and tell us what to do? Who the fuck are they? But anyway, I don't want to get into the medical stuff of this video. I basically just wanted to say that I was surprised Governor Baker's office called me back. And I don't know what made the difference this time that they actually called me back. Maybe because in my last message to them, I mentioned, when the military steps in and pulls the trigger, and I'm not insinuating any kind of violence. I just mean when the military finally takes over, and I don't know when that's going to be, there will be people arrested. And, maybe they didn't like that. Maybe they were like, oh, maybe we should try to help her because we don't want to be arrested. I don't know. There's going to be people in Massachusetts who are going to be arrested. Then there's going to be a lot of them because this place is corrupt as fuck. And I know, like I had just said, Q had mentioned, we have to wait till we get to the precipice or whatever. People in Massachusetts are not going to reach a precipice. Most people here are so fucking, quote, retarded They're never going to get to a fucking precipice. They're never even going to see the precipice. They don't even know there's a precipice. They don't try to climb to the precipice. People here are extremely programmed. Extremely programmed. It's one of the only states that actually did vote for Biden, okay? They're just beyond all help. Beyond help. So maybe you can reach a precipice in most of the other states, and hopefully that'll be enough for the military to take over and do what needs to be done. Don't wait for Massachusetts, okay? Like, I wish I had left this place years ago. I wish I had been healthy enough to leave years ago. I have MS because of this place. This place ruined my life. I hate Massachusetts. But here I am. I'm fucking stuck here. Why am I here? Why did God put me here? I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, let's see what happens with these people that I contacted that Governor Baker's office told me about. I don't expect much to happen. And I don't feel like being harassed another 1, 2, 3, however many years. But, you know, it sucks. I still have to deal with this issue with my teeth and the thing and the symptoms. And I had a screaming fit the other day, and that doesn't help. You know, I was just so frustrated. I didn't know what to do. And so I just had a screaming fit, and that increased all of my symptoms. And so now I'm fucking dealing with that. And I still am working on my teeth and whatever, and no one does shit. No one cares. My neighbors go around gang stalking, harassing people, getting paid for it, going on their vacations, going on their weekend getaways, having fun, having their friends over, whatever the fuck they do. Totally fine. They sleep at night. They don't have MS. Fine. Totally fine. Me, sitting in here fucking sick. Sicker than I should be right now. In fact, I was supposed to be healthy by now. Being fucking harassed. People trying to fucking kill me. And no one does shit about it. And yet I have to wait for the fucking sheep to get to the fucking precipice that they can't even see. Yeah, that's life. Welcome to 2021.